Hey YouTube, it's 669 here. I'm got another vinyl video here for you. This is mostly going to be rock because that's just what I've been feeling to listen to lately. And so yeah, here we go. But first off, let's start out with some country. And this is Merle Haggard. And Mike Seatown actually here on YouTube talked about this guy. And I kind of got interested because I don't listen to a lot of country normally, mostly Johnny Cash, but this was definitely good. This is from '69, so this is one of his earliest stuff back with the Strangers. I got it for like $5, so it was really cheap at the local record store. And yeah, I'd really like to get Where the Lonely Go because that's just a really good album. But this is alright, you know, for a cheap price, you know, why not? It's pretty sweet. It's definitely old, as you can see. This is still when he's like kind of happy-go-lucky kind of dude. It's not really like depressing country, I guess, but it's still really nice. For $5, you can't go wrong with this. And now moving on to rock, I guess, or the more softer side at least with this, and that's Joy Division with Unknown Pleasures. Most people are familiar with Joy Division, I'd say. Pretty infamous band. Influenced a lot of interesting artists, including Pixies and stuff like that. Very simplistic in a way, but you know, kind of post-punkish, I guess, in a way. But yeah, but definitely great stuff. And this is considered one of the best Joy Division record, I'd say. Comes with a cool flap like this, little insert, and 180-gram record. Black on this side and white on this. Pretty great, and this is the re-edition. It's definitely great sound quality on it. And have to get this. I already have Nevermind and in Utero, so needed this as well. Nirvana Bleach, of course. First Nirvana record. This was a bit more dirtier and kind of punkish, I guess. A bit more heavy, just some heavy tracks on it, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, people mostly talk about Nevermind and Utero and talk about Nirvana, but you know, this is also a very good record. I mean, About a Girl is on here, which is a great song. Picture of Kurt there on drums, just chilling. Bassist. Yeah, got us for fairly cheap, so definitely worth it. Pretty sweet. Yeah, so definitely a great addition. Now I have all 3 Nirvana records, so that's great. Oh, this I actually picked up at my rock house here in my town, which is a record store. This is close enough for that too, but this is not an official release, but I really don't care if it's an official release. Like I got Nevermind on blue vinyl, which is not official, but it still sounds great and looks great, so I don't care as long as like it sounds great and it's well done. You know, it's a well printed version. It doesn't matter really for me. You know, I don't really need for it to be official, but yeah. This is Sonic Youth with EVOL. This is my first Sonic Youth record. Definitely need to get some more. Goo is a record I really want, but it's expensive. It's pretty fucking expensive. But yeah, here's the band in the back. And what's cool about this, I actually got it for like 15 quid or something. What's cool about it is it comes on clear, smoky vinyl, which is badass. You know, look at this. This is pretty sweet for an unofficial release, I'd say. So, you know, and it sounds great, so I got no complaints. I got my first clear vinyl. Oh no, actually, A$AP Rocky was the first one. Never mind. But that was kind of yellowish, but whatever. Ooh, this is my second 10-inch ever. The first one was actually, I think I showed in my first ever vinyl video, was How to Destroy Angels. First EP. This is my second 10-inch, and this is a great album by Ty Segall Band, and this is Slaughterhouse. Oh my god, this is so great. This is rock and roll. I mean, Ty Segall's brought back rock and roll, you know, together with Reatard and the Black Clips and so forth. Yeah, I definitely need to get more Ty Segall records, but this is the one I got for now. I definitely want to get Melted and Goodbye Bread and Twins as well. But yeah, this is really solid. So this is the latest record. This is the first record as a band. You know, before we just Ty Segall, but now it's like an official a band release, I suppose. Here's the back. It's a gatefold, which is really sweet. You can see the band member's gonna build the faces together. Yeah, and really fuzzy, you know, dirty sounding. I guess you can call it lo-fi if that's what you want to call it, but you know what I mean. Just great rock and roll, punk inspired stuff. Of course, made by Red Recordings. They're pretty well known record company in the garage rock industry, I'd say. Yeah, this is a really solid record. If you haven't heard Segall before, definitely check him out. Just if you like rock, you know, if people always want like, oh, rock now sucks and it's dead, whatever. You just gotta look for the bands. You know, there's a lot of awesome bands. Like it came out like a couple of years back, and they just put out some great fucking records. You know, lo-fi, garage rock, just awesome stuff. And you know, none of that Kings of Leon bullshit. Moving on. There's another first for me. My first Dinosaur Jr. record. So I get Bug. There's definitely a lot of great Dinosaur Jr. records I want to get, but you know, don't have the money for everything, so you take it one step at a time. It's like a Bug. Yeah, this is considered one of their. I think this was this. What is this? The second? Yeah, I think this was the second release. So their sophomore full length. First one was Dinosaur, which is also a really good record. Most of the records are really good. If you haven't heard Dinosaur Jr. before, which most people, if you're into rock, you should know who Dinosaur Jr. are. They were very influential on the Seattle sound in the 90s. So like, you know, you listen to their first records and you can really hear how that turned into stuff like Pearl Jam and Soundgarden, etc. So yeah, this comes on regular black vinyl. Pretty sweet. Of course, this got Freak Scene on it and Let It Ride. It's just awesome songs. There's tons of other Dinosaur Jr. records I want to get, like Green Mind and Dinosaur, of course. Yeah, there's just some great stuff. And I might get J Mascis solo stuff as well, because it's also really good. Moving on to this guy, which is also one of the big names in garage rock today. Was because he died 3 years ago, unfortunately. And that's Reatard with Blood Visions. Great. This guy just fucking ripped it. This guy was great. He just really kick-ass guitar player and singer, and just a really great songwriter as well. Unfortunately, he died. I think he died of cocaine overdose. He was doing a lot of cocaine. But yeah, I mean, he's mostly famous for his singles because he had tons of singles. But this is a really good, great full length. Of course, My Shadow's on here, and Turning Blue. Probably my favorite Reatard song, actually. Turning Blue. I think that's a really great song. It's So Easy is great here. What else? Greed Money Uses Children. That's a great song. My Family. Yeah, definitely. If you're into garage rock, and most of the stuff on this episode is mostly garage rock, you definitely need to listen to Reatard. This or like his singles collection, I'd recommend definitely. But yeah, My Shadow is probably his most famous song, which is great. So yeah, pick this up, please do, if you like it. And moving on, and I mentioned this band earlier, as I mentioned Reatard as well. And I got quite a couple of records by them this time. I want to get a lot of records from this band and Segall as well, but in this haul I got mostly Black Lips record. And this is Black Lips with Let It Bloom. I think this was their third or second release? Third. Yeah, third. Really great. This is really lo-fi, kind of just really dirty sounding. This is probably one of the more dirty sounding records, which is great. Some of their other records might be considered a bit more hi-fi, whatever. But personally, I don't really give a shit as long as it sounds good. If the songs are well constructed, if it still has that, you know, the edge to it, it doesn't really matter, right? But if you're looking for dirty ass guitars and just like vocals are in the back and just guitars really in the front, check out this. This is Level Bloom. This is also of course by Red. So yeah, if you want some awesome garage rock, definitely check out Red Records, because they got tons of it. I mean, I think the OCs are on Red as well. Not sure, but yeah, great release by them. Definitely worth getting. Got most of this on Discogs. Can't get Level Bloom. I think it was on Amazon as well, but it was quite expensive. And actually, I don't know if they got signed on Vice or what happened, because I know this was printed on Red as well. But yeah, this is Good, Bad, Not Evil. Just, you know, this has, if you've familiar with Black Lips, you've probably heard Bad Kids, and this is on this album. Really solid album. This actually was the first record that really sounded kind of more hi-fi compared to the rest, which people got worried like, oh yeah, they're like the Segall or whatever. But you know, they made the record after this was really lo-fi again. So you know, I think they're just doing what they want to do, and it's great. And I think Vice definitely lets them do what they want to do, because Vice are pretty open-minded people. Here's the band. Yeah. Yeah, I believe this record was printed on it by Red as well. So there might be a different edition out there. Not sure what the main difference is, but I think they're both gatefold, so yeah. Comes with a cool insert right here. The lyrics and shit. Yeah, some great tracks on here. You got I Saw Ghost, O Katrina, Navajo, Bad Kids of course, and yeah, It Feels Alright, that's also a great track. And comes a regular black vinyl. Pretty sweet. Yeah, I'm glad that Vice has their own record company, because they do produce some awesome stuff, including Off, which are great. So yeah, moving on to the latest Black Lips record, which is Arabian Mountain. Yeah, this is when this came out, this is the first Black Lips record I heard, and definitely got me into it. Because when I first heard Raw Meat, I was like, this is awesome. I gotta listen to more of this. And if you haven't, do check out their music videos. They're pretty cool. I think the one for Raw Meat as well as Family Tree are pretty good videos. Pretty funny as well. But yeah, definitely an awesome sound. This, I guess, you know, if you compare this with Good, Bad, Not Evil, if it sounds dirty or not, a bit more, I guess, but it's hard to explain dirty. I mean, it doesn't sound lo-fi, but it still has that edge to it. I think they, you know, really found a good mix between, you know, not having to, you know, resort to tons of reverb and just, you know, really, like, I can hardly hear the guitar just dirty and everything else is just drowned in that. You know, they found a really good mix to mix those two and to make it sound well. Nothing to do with this record. Yeah, you got songs like Raw Meat, Family Tree on here. Modern Art, that's also a really good song. Mr. Driver, that's a good song. Dumpster Dive. Yeah, solid record. If you haven't checked out Black Lips, this is a pretty good place to start. Good, Bad, Not Evil as well. All these three records, that's really good. So yeah, that was Black Lips. And the last, but definitely not least, but also a very, if not probably the biggest name in garage rock, I'd say. And that's the White Stripes with Elephant. And this is the re-edition, I guess. I think they didn't release this on this year's record day. I think they did. But yeah, as you can see, the cover is a bit different. It's much more dark. But it's a gatefold and looks great. I don't know how much the original actually cost, but this one wasn't that expensive to me. Got it on Amazon. Some cool inserts here. Comes a regular black vinyl. Yeah, I mean, this sounds absolutely great on vinyl. I haven't heard the original version, but I don't think there's much of a difference. I think some of these might be remixed or something, but I'm not sure. More lyrics. Yeah, I mean, everyone has heard Elephant at this point, right? I mean, everyone's heard Seven Nation Army. It doesn't even matter if you like rock, you've heard Seven Nation Army. So, you know, these guys definitely made a big impression in garage rock. I know what Jack White has sold stuff out now. I don't know what Meg's doing, but yeah, no more White Stripes for now. I don't know if they'll ever reunite, but you never know, really. I mean, Sabbath just reunited, or just released a new album. It's quite mind-blowing. But yeah, that's all I had for you today, so thanks for watching, and have a good one.